What is good, everybody? This has been back with another video. We're going to talk about Colorado football. I don't know about you, but I am so excited about this team. This team looks better than last year. I know the first game they kind of looked a little shaky. I know a lot of Colorado fans was looking at that, and the haters obviously was looking at that. But as you can see, the offense is starting to flow a lot better. The defense has really been playing some pretty good ball. But they're still getting better too. Now, I think for the second half of the games that they played, they have been really good. I mean, they have been really good. And, you just imagine if they put the whole game together, first and second half, what they're capable of doing. And so they got UCF this Saturday. I believe that is going to be a huge, huge game for Colorado. I know people got UCF winning. It's at UCF. And I want to say this. Colorado got a chance. They got a chance to go down there and come away with the dub. They certainly do. They certainly do. And I believe that going on the road is not going to be that big of a deal because they've been on the road. I think this is the third road game. So they've been on the road, so I don't think that's going to be a factor in the game. I think the factor is going to be how well they execute what they do, what Colorado's going to try to do, how well they execute it, how well they execute on defense, how well they protect Shedeur, and then how well do they run the ball. Because I'm going to tell you, I like what I saw this last game against Baylor. They ran the ball, and I believe that's the best, overall, that's the best rushing that I've seen from Colorado. The best rushing. I'm not talking about, throwing the ball from out of the backfield and heading up, but just purely rushing the ball. I believe that's been the best that I've noticed. And so if they can just continue to build on that, Colorado can win this game. They continue to build on their rushing where you're not putting all the pressure on Shedeur. We know Shedeur is special. I mean, he has that it. When it comes down to it, when the chips is down, when the game is on the line, the boy can make plays. He's done it. He's shown it. What he did on last Saturday was nothing new. It was nothing new. He just has that it when it comes to making pressure situations. I mean, you think about it. That was a pressure situation. He had to make a play. Something had to happen. Had that not happened, they would have caught an L. They would have caught an L. And so, man, Shedeur he's special. But you want to keep defenses honest. You want to keep defenses honest. So you want to make sure that you're running the ball. You're able to run the ball and be intentional. I like what they did the last game. The first play, they ran the ball. The first play, they ran the ball. And that's what they need to do. They need to put emphasis on running the ball. Everybody knows how good Shedeur is as far as being able to throw the ball and make plays off of his throws. Everybody in the nation knows that. And especially the teams that's going to be playing in Colorado, they definitely, worried about that. So I believe that now Colorado gave up some sacks, and, so the offensive line, they got to come to play. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They got to come to play. If they come to play, and have that, and just be mean. Be mean and have that attitude like, you're not going to beat me. You're not going to overpower me. I'm going to get the best of you. And that's where they got to come with it. They got to come with that attitude, with that edge, ready to play from the jump. Ready to play from the jump. And I think if they do that and they can keep, Shedeur, at least relatively clean. I'm not saying they're gonna, you have to have a perfect game. But if they can keep him relatively clean and not getting sacked, all over the place, not taking a lot of unnecessary hits, then Colorado, they can win this game. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a dogfight. Because UCF is not, they already, they're going to be at home. The crowd is going to be pumped up. They're going to want to protect home front. And everybody, when it comes to, Coach Prime, everybody gets up for, oh yeah, we got to beat Colorado. We can't let them, So that's what their attitude is going to be. So the other thing, they got an experience, from what I understand, UCF is, they got an experienced group. So, this group is not going to beat themselves and all that and make a whole lot of mistakes. So the defense, I believe, if they can commit, cause some turnovers, fumbles, or interception or something, that's going to bode well. That's going to bode well for Colorado. But I think I like what I'm seeing as far as Colorado is concerned. I like the improvement. And like I said, the rushing was really good, was good. And they just have to continue to build off of it. I think Hayden is going to be back. And a few other guys going to be back that good players. So it should be a good one. It should be a good one. And but hopefully, when it's all said and done at the end, when the dust is settled, CU. Could you imagine CU going 4-1, 2-0 in the conference? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. If they end up going 4-1 overall and 2-0 in the conference, I'm gonna tell you, man. If they come out with the win this weekend, man, that's gonna be huge. That excuse me, that is gonna be huge. So Colorado fans, haters, whatever. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, what this team is made of. Getting ready to go on the road, conference game on the road, and that's gonna be huge. That's gonna be huge. But I'm liking what I'm seeing with this team. I heard that they got some recruits that flipped. They got a recruit that flipped that was going to Penn State. I forget his name, but I'm hearing that in that game he was at the game against Baylor, and with the excitement, I'm gonna tell you, if I was a formidable recruit and I could go to Colorado, I'm going to Colorado. I'm going to Colorado. I'm going to Colorado because I know that though it may be hard, it may be tough, but Coach Prime, what I love about Coach Prime is that he's not just merely a football coach. He is all about getting these guys ready to be professionals in life, whether it's going to be the NFL or another pro team or whatever career that they're studying in school. He wants them to be good, solid professionals in life, good, solid dads, husbands. That's what he's looking at. He's not just looking at while they're playing football, because your football is going to end at some point. Some people will make it to the league. Some people won't. Some people may, if they still are good enough they may play professionally in one of the other leagues. Not everybody's going to make it in the NFL. They've said it. They know it. Not everybody's going to make it in the NFL. And then if you're trying to make it and you don't get drafted, you just got to work if that's really what you want to do. There are people who don't get drafted and end up getting on the practice squad and end up working their way to getting on the team, but it was something that they really wanted, but outside of that, he's trying to teach them how to be good young men, good professionals in life, because guess what? You can make it to the NFL, and then if you could get hurt. You could get hurt, and that could be it. That's reality. That's reality. So, and that's one thing I love about Coach Prime, and me being a former athlete. I learned so much being in sports myself. It really does teach you about life and how things doesn't always go your way all the time, and that you're gonna face tribulation, you're gonna face opposition at times, but it's not what you're facing, it's not the oppositions that you go through, because you're gonna go through some troubles in life, you're gonna go through some adversity. It's how you handle it. That's the key. How do you handle the adversities that you go through? I'm going through something right now, but I have faith in God that it's going to work out. Matter of fact, it's already worked out. And so that's what I love about Coach Prime, is that he's all about teaching them more than just, winning football games, winning in life, having the right attitude, having God in your life, striving to be the best version of you that you can be, making an impact, positive impact, things like that. So That's what I love about Coach Prime. I tell you, I'm not really, before this, I'm more of a professional football fan than a college football fan. But since Coach Prime, even when I followed him when he was at Jackson State, I started seeing some YouTube, and I said, well, let me check this out. Let me check him out, because I didn't even know he was even coaching college. I didn't even know he even coached even before college. I remember him as an analyst for a little bit, but I did not know he even coached at all. And so I've been following Coach Prime since he was at Jackson State, and I love the videos from Deion Jr. He does an awesome job, and I'm just on here just because I love talking about sports, and so just on here, just starting out. So if you don't mind, hit me up. Let me know if you like the video. Subscribe. I'm gonna be just talking about Colorado and other sports and things like that over time. Something I love to do in general. I'm always talking about it with my co-workers and with my church members at church, and my brother, and when we talk, we normally end up talking about sports, So, but I'm excited for Colorado, and like I said, they have a chance. They have a chance to go down there, take care of business, and come out with the dub. And I definitely believe they can do it. They got a shot. And like I always like to say, on paper that people may kind of edge UCF and everything, that's fine. But you still got to play the game. You still got to show up. You still got to get on that field, and you still got to play the game. So anything can happen. So I don't count anybody out, whether it's Colorado or Colorado playing somebody else and their favorite or they're underdogs. It doesn't matter. They go out there and they play, like they're capable. They're capable of beating any conference team, any team in the conference. They are capable of beating them. I really believe that. So that's all I have for right now. And this is Sports Spectrum. As you notice on the headline, Sports Spectrum, V. Carver. And have a great one. Talk to you later, everybody. Blessings.